Hello guys, KP Chamino here with a new video for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and I'm going to give you guys my Lune mid-level build. This is a very strong build. It will destroy single target enemies very easy, and it's not overcomplicated. So I'm going to start first with showing you guys my 4 spells that I use. That's all. So I'm using Immolation just to get burn on the target and to get stain burn. So what are stains? That's very important that you understand that. So Lune, she got something that looks like this. So you can see this weapon. So got 4 slots. And if you use certain spells, there are spells that are going to generate stains, and there are spells that are going to use stains. You got 5 schools of them. So that's fire, lightning, frost, I think, earth, and there is another one too. So how can you see that? What kind of spell is generating what stains? Very simple. So you can see here Immolation, and you see the name Immolation. If I use this, you see plus like a red icon. That's one burn stain that I will get if I use this one. So that's very important that you understand that. Other spells are just going to consume them. So like Meam is consuming them. Other spells, they need certain stains to increase damage, and then they are going to give other stains. So you can see Wildfire consumes Frost to increase damage, but is going to give a burn, and the other one I don't know. Is it electricity or is it a combination? I don't know. That's how you can see it. So you generate stains until you got 4, and then you do the most damage. That's a little bit how it works. So Immolation is here for a couple of things. To put burn on the enemy, that's number 1. To get a stain too, it's a free stain. Why do we need to get burn on the enemy? For this one. Thermal transfer is going to give 4 attack power points if you hit this with if you hit a burning enemy. This is going to be the generator, very easy to get really quick attack points, and it's going to give a frozen or an ice stain too. That's really cool. And then Bayan is a finisher. Very simple. You got 4 stains, you use this and you destroy enemies with crit, with high crit. Because crit is important, because then you do even more damage. And then this one is just to heal yourself. That's all. So that are the spells that I'm using. I'm going to show you guys now the stats. So you can see here, I got 30 vitality. I got 53 luck. Luck for the crit, because I want to go to maximum crit. At the moment, I got 70. But I think if I get a little bit more levels, it will be 100%. Then I'm going with Vitality, because you need to have that, and a little bit Agility to get a little bit speed in. I'm not sure that Agility is needed, but I took it. Otherwise, it's very, very slow, and you need to wait sometimes a lot of turns. So that's it. So that are the setups. So you know the points here. You know the spells that I use, and now the weapon. The weapon is very important too. So you need to get this weapon. You need to get Trebuchin. Why is that important? First of all, it will scale with vitality and luck. So you will see, for people that don't know, so what does vitality B and luck C means? So if you invest in those attributes, your power level of your item will go up. Therefore, this is very good. But not only for this. So you can see, at level 4, you generate a random stain on free aim shot. That's going to be the main source how we get stains to 4. So you just need to shoot 4 times Mayan. Then Mayan got 1 turn cooldown. You can get 4 stains again, and you go on. That makes it very strong. And then the other one is even stronger. So at level 10, you get 1 attack point when stains are consumed. So if I do Mayan, I get 4 points back. So that makes it very strong. So now I'm going to talk about Pictos. and what is important to get. Okay, let's have a look to Lune, the Pictos. So the first one is a no-brainer. So augmented attack, and I just see that this is still at level 2. I still need to find another one. Critical burn, very important. Very, very important. So what is this going to do? You get 25% increased critical chance on burning enemies. Therefore, what is a rotation? Immolation. We are going to generate with the other spell AP. If we got enough stains, we need to be sure that we got burn again on the enemy, because we won't have 25% increased critical chance from this Pictos. That will bring it to 70%. So if you use Mayhem, that you got 70% crit. Later on, if I level a little bit more, it will be 100%. And then the next one is First Strike. First Strike is very good if you go in group play, because you can go 2 times. You start and then you go again. And there is a critical strike rating from 10% only to, and speed. So that are the Pictos that you use. But this is the most important one. You need to get the crit in. You need to have crit. And 20% is like, yeah, it's almost free, because you can put burns really easy on targets. Then for the Luminous. So I like to use this one. Increase counter-attack damage. It's a lot. You will see it's 6,000-7,000 when I parry. That's a lot. Then the next one is Death Energy. That's one that I took. In group play it's very good, because you will finish a lot of enemies. 3 attack power on killing an enemy is very good. Then this one is something that I took on the side, because we need to shoot to get the stains. So why not get 50% increased free aim damage too? You know, it's only 3. Then the next one is Augmented First Strike. 50% increased damage on the first hit, once per battle. That's giving a good start, but it's not mandatory. I had it laying around and I had some points free that I can use. Then Breaking Counter, because Mayhem, if your breaks bar is full, Mayhem can break it. It's not mandatory either, but why not? Once again, it's only 3 points, but if you can break an enemy, you can break an enemy. That's always very handy, and you do a shitload of damage more. Dodger, take it too. If you dodge, if you, for example, you see, it's always, I call Dodger a nice gap filler. For example, you see that you still need to have 1-2 AP points to go main with 4 stains. Dodge a couple of attacks, 1-2, and you get it and you can go. Therefore, Dodger is very good, but most of the time you don't need to use it, because our spell is generating a lot of AP. Then the next one, 3 AP on breaking a target. Once again, not mandatory, but I just took it. Marking shots is mandatory. So, because it's so easy, you shoot once again. If you got a mark on it, once again free damage, and it's only 3 luminous. They are so cheap, it's unbelievable. Then the next one, this is one that I got. Burning shots, important too. 20% chance to burn on free. It's going to save you an immolation sometimes. So for example, you won't have the 25% crit, everything is ready, you got your 4 stains ready, Mayhem is ready, you want to use it, and then on that moment you see, fuck, I don't have burn on it, I'm going to miss a critical burn Pictos, and I got 7 or 8 AP points, you can shoot 4 times, and maybe you're lucky and you get a burn on it. Because if you use immolation, the enemy gets an extra attack. With this, it's not getting an attack. And then I like healing parry too. So recover 3% health on parry. It stacks up really hard if you play against enemies that hit 4 or 5 times. But of course you need to play good on parry. So that's it. Now I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to do now the boss here on hard in the arena. And I will show you guys how it works. Because it works really well. And the rotation is not that overcomplicated, you will see. So let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started. So let's get Juliet Tiny Head. And here we go. So the goal is The target need to burn, we need to get 4 stains, and then we are going to use Mayhem. So I always start with an Immolation to get burn stacks on the enemy. And then I try not to die and parry like a pro. Because you will see, with the counter attack Pictos and this build, 7k always in the face. So you guys can now see we got already 1 stain from Immolation. And now we're going to build up the AP points with Thermal Transfer. Here we go. Here we go, parry again. And parry again. So now you can see everything is ready. I got 9 AP points. But the problem is I got not all the stains already. So, and I need to get burn on the target too to get the 25% crit. Because I get 25% more crit if an enemy is burning. So I'm going to try to get burn with my aim on it and get the remaining stains. Because Mayhem is only 3 points. There is burn already, so you can see it at the top. So now we are ready. So we can go now in, everything is ready. But I'm going to get points back too, I think 4. So I'm going to shoot a little bit more. Here we go. So now we are going to use Mayhem. And now you will see why it's so good. Do you guys see that? Bang, bang, bang. And we go again. So once again, yeah, we do just the same. So we need to get the stains on. So we already got 6 points again. He's burning. We can do now Thermal Transfer again if you want. And we are going to get 10 AP points. That's how fast it goes with building up points, but he's already dead. So this was, by the way, expert level. So this is the rotation that you always need to do. So very simple, but you do so much damage, it's unbelievable. I cannot wait until I'm crit capped. And yeah, I go further. Because I think this build will be getting better and better. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy it. And I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.